Last thing you binge watch from Susan Carrington. Oh my gosh, Presumed Innocent. You have to watch it. It's on Apple Plus with Jake Gyllenhaal. I'm not like jealous or anything, but if he was making out with a girl, I'd be like, oh God. Oh my God, it's so hot. Gabby?
What?
Where did you get your sweatshirt from? I love it. Peril! Did you get it from AfterWeWrap.com?
I did. Did you get it from AfterWeWrap.com?
I did.
Girl.
We're so 20.
Cheers. Hola, everybody.
Hola, mi gente. Welcome back to another episode of After We Wrap. Yeah. We are your hosts, Jaina Lee Ortiz.
And Gabriella Ortiz.
And
with a little stuffy nose today.
She's looking fabulous, though. Fabulous and stuffy.
Appreciate that.
This is a different episode this week. We are actually live with our what was that?
I'm a little bit like, where am I looking at?
Do you have whatchamacallit? What is that thing?
What
is that? Not ADD.
ADHD?
You know when
Vertigo?
Thank you. Do you have vertigo right now?
Right now? Not right now, but I've had it before. It's fun.
It is?
Fun.
Never heard it as described as fun. But
It's like that moment where you're about to pass out where you're just like,
Should I open it?
we have our after party members with us. Our VIPs and backstage pass members. All right, they are tuning in live, and we will be in the mix with them during this episode. We'll do a little talking.
Questions.
We'll answer some questions.
guys, you get to be part of
We'll
this
go
episode.
off a tangent. It'll be amazing. So yeah, we are.
I feel like I'm interrupting. No, you're not interrupting.
You're not interrupting.
No, the opposite. We want you here.
We want you here. We love that they're here, and they are, they're a part of this episode with us. So, yay! Let's get started. First of all, I just have to say,
What?
I have a tremendous respect for wedding planners.
Yes.
And all the vendors that become involved in planning a wedding.
Mm-hmm.
So over the weekend, I helped plan one of my best friend's 40th birthday / vowel renewal for Stephanie Stevenson. Her husband asked me to help, and I said yes. And I didn't know what it was going to take. But now I'm like, oh, that's why they charge an arm and a leg for flowers and this and the DJ and the food and the catering and the drinks and and then so anyway, I'll get back to what my 5 main important things of a party should include.
Okay.
But nonetheless, it was all worth it. It came out beautiful. She was actually surprised. She had no idea. We were able to keep a secret from her for 2 weeks.
Wow.
And it was beautiful because she thought she was attending. She thought she was attending an engagement party with her sister, in which they were hired to perform a routine.
Okay.
And so she shows up, and all she sees, it's pretty much like a ceremony. Everyone's sitting in rows, and at the altar, there's her husband in a tux with her kids, and he's holding a white dress. And she loses it because she didn't really have a wedding the first time 10 years ago.
Oh, really?
They just did what do you
Like
call
a
it
civil,
when you
civil ceremony?
no,
something?
what do you call it when you when you just get married out of the, I can't think of the word.
Eloping.
Thank
Eloping.
you. Eloping.
Yeah.
They just eloped 10 years ago and had like a little celebration with with his side of the family in Miami. So this was like their first real, wedding with and it was beautiful. It was so beautiful, and it's a lot of work.
Yeah.
I'm exhausted. My legs are on fire.
How did you? Okay, but first of all, how was getting the right dress for her? Like, how did you know?
Her sister ordered it, and she kind of tried it on, and it was. We were just hoping. We had our fingers crossed and hoped that everything would work out.
Oh.
Yeah, it was insane, but in the best way. In the best way. And I think she felt like she kept saying, "This isn't real. I feel like I'm dreaming. Like I can't process it all because it's what is happening right now."
I can't imagine.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
But 5 things I think is important.
Yeah.
Major. Food,
Oh yes.
beverages, alcohol, all of that. DJ,
Mm-hmm.
live band, if you will.
Mm-hmm.
Photography.
Yeah.
Like if those 5 things are on point, you don't really need much else.
Yeah.
I mean, the dressing will come together, but it all makes sense. Like that's why the florists are in charge of the flower. Like everyone has their jobs, just like a department in on a show.
Oh yeah.
And a production.
Oh yeah. I mean, I know from experience, having to deal with all these different vendors, and while it is expensive, there is a reason why it is expensive.
Yeah.
And a lot of people get mad or like,
let me tell you something. I
Uh-huh.
realized that it's time. You're not only paying for the service, for
Yeah.
the labor, but you're paying for the time
Yeah.
because all of that took forever.
Yeah.
I mean, we it was compressed. We didn't have a lot of time to begin with to prep for it, but
Yeah. But
We got some
talk to-
questions.
Oh, we got questions.
We got a question. I
Yeah.
think a good one to start with is from Elizabeth Napoles. She says, "Hey girls, I'm moving 13 hours from home to play college soccer, and I'm nervous. Any tips on moving away from home at a young age?"
Oh, first of all, that's amazing
That's
that
amazing,
you're
yeah.
going away for college soccer.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Huge achievement. Congratulations.
Congrats. Yes.
I want to be an athlete.
You want to be an
I
athlete?
want to be an athlete. No, okay, wait, advice.
You're a professional pretender.
Yeah.
I'm a professional.
You're award-winning professional pretender.
Oh, I like that. Well, you know what? Acting is not pretending. It's
It's
doing.
real.
It's
It's
doing, it's
doing.
being, it's living.
Storytelling.
Bring things that make you feel home, almost like a dog when a dog has to go away for a while. You know how they're left with their owner's t-shirt because it smells like them. I would say bring some things that make you feel like you're back at home, that bring you that brings you those peaceful memories of
That's a good one.
of something that makes you feel comforted. If it's Palo Santo, if it's your favorite blanket, if it's maybe a journal, that would be great to write down some feelings while you're out there. But the things that you wouldn't be able to leave home without.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'm trying to think if I had any when I left for college. I don't know. I was so ready to leave
The nest.
that I didn't bring anything.
You didn't?
No, I left everything in my mom's house. And we're going back now, so I'm very excited too.
You didn't bring not one thing?
I
Oh,
was
wow.
ready to like.
I'm so, it's baffling to me. Like, you're going to see your childhood bedroom for the first time since
20 years.
20 years.
I left,
And it's pretty
I
much
left in-
untouched.
yeah. Except the posters. My mom
Insane.
took all my posters down.
That's insane. That's
But yeah.
What were the posters?
Britney, Crazy Town, J Lo, Hillary Duff.
Hillary Duff. Wow.
That's my girl. But yeah, no, I was just like ready to start my life the way I wanted it to be. Because I'm under my mom's shadow. So this, as soon as I left, I was like my way.
Yeah. I'm gonna kick those dogs' asses.
I am trying to remember any advice. I mean, I don't. It's so much as you go because I need.
I
to
would
think.
say
I need to think.
along with girl, my brain today.
Today, right? I think it's just
Yeah.
Monday. It's a case
Maybe
of Mondays.
it's the Mondays, but along with the
No. I want to be there for her.
along with the along with those physical personal items that bring you those memories of home, I would say make us, if you have a phone, I hope you have a phone, schedule FaceTimes with your friends and your family, and maybe because that's always a great way of feeling connected.
Absolutely.
Okay,
next question.
Hey,
Hi, Louis.
losers. Sorry, excuse the dogs. They're on one today. The dogs are on one.
Hey, Bruce,
Do you
come here.
remember when you
Come here.
left home?
Yeah, I was 20. I just turned 24.
Okay.
What
Next
is
question.
something that gives you hope, Shauna? You know,
What is something
that gives
you
me hope. What's something that gives you hope? I would say anytime I hear good news,
Yeah.
like I don't think we celebrate good news enough.
Yeah.
Maybe we're conditioned to just soaking up the drama and the conflict. And yes, that is interesting and fun.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like we don't like sit in and appreciate and really just take in the good stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know. And that gives me hope. I'm like, okay, good things happen.
Good things happen. Yeah, that's
And when you're good to people, it comes back. And also kind of timing is everything. When everything is lined up in your favor, you know, I mean, if success and you know and good health and all of these wonderful things can happen to your friends, then
Yes.
it makes you feel like, okay,
Makes you feel
my time is next, right? Maybe not right now, but eventually,
it's
like
coming.
I'll get all the things that I've been working towards and I've been dreaming
That's very
about.
true.
So
Yeah.
I don't know. That's very like generic, but
No, it's true though. It is.
thank you, Kyle. I
Yeah.
appreciate your support in
Yeah.
this moment. Ooh, this is a good question.
Which one?
By I don't know how to pronounce it. It's H-E-J. Hedge.
Hedge.
Hedge. How is having your partner do intimate scenes on TV?
I assume they mean like,
I think-
how does it have?
How does it feel
yeah.
when your partner
Or vice versa.
is in an intimate scene? Yeah, on television. You know, it's
How do you handle it?
weird because in the beginning, you know, I was like, oh, he's making out with dudes. I don't care. It's a dude. I don't feel it anyway. I know he's not into it, so I'm not like jealous or anything. But if he was making out with a girl,
Yeah.
I'd be like, oh God. I understand that it's art, and I understand that he's committing himself to the scene and the circumstances. But gosh, I don't know. I would love to. I think I have two sides. The one side is feeling like, you know what? I want to be so invested in this story and really acknowledge it for what it is. Like he is, you know, living in this situation, you know, with this character, and that's what it comes with. That's part of
Yeah.
it. And I'm gonna do the same. I also know the technicality aspects of it behind the scenes. It's not as I'm not going to be like, why were you kissing her? It's very technical. It's not intimate at all. You have like 20 crew members watching you. It's kind of choreographed. It's weird. You know, it's not, it doesn't look how it actually feels. So
yeah.
there's an understanding part that that I'm aware of, but there's also that part of like, did you enjoy it? Did she smell good? Did you know?
Which is just complimenting his acting.
yeah.
How would you well, there was a movie I took you to.
Oh yeah.
I did an indie film a couple years ago called Addicted to You, and it was about me playing a sex addict. And
Biographical, right?
it's an autobiographical movie. No, but I make out with multiple chicks in this
Yeah.
movie, and in one in a bathroom, and it was pretty hot and heavy. And so I had to warn her ahead of time because she went to the premiere with me.
We were still like, this was like early
yeah,
dating.
we had just
How
started
did you
dating.
feel?
I was fine, honestly. I understood that this was a job. So, I mean, and also I think my feelings for him weren't as strong as they are now. Like we were just like
What if he did that
literally
now?
dating. Same thing. I would
Gabby, you know why I love Gabby? Because she genuinely would probably be like, hell yeah, babe.
yeah, like listen.
You know, there's a
We're-
part of me that that gets turned on when another girl is into my guy. Like, I like that. I'm like, yeah, okay, yeah. I feel good about that because I do.
Well, ultimately, I want that for her with guys.
Yes.
Like, I want guys to be into her.
Yeah. It's a compliment. I take it as like, okay,
right. Yeah.
I mean, but don't do anything other than flirt.
Exactly. Yeah. No, but it's a job and you have to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Same thing. Like if I kind of feel the same way like you. I was gonna say something and I forgot, but
It's a strong story.
how would you feel
What
about
is your favorite birthday?
Same.
I'm just reading what's coming in.
Yeah.
Jaina and Gaby, where do you see yourself in 5 years? This question came from Ashley Mason. Thank you, Ashley.
Remember early after we wrap
Oh,
where I was
yes.
like, you got to plan 30 years ahead. While I do visualize where I want to be 30 years from now, I've also given up on this whole thing. Like, where do you see yourself in 5 years? Because everything can change in 1 minute.
That is very true. That is very true. You know what's so funny? The other day, Jay and I went on a little anniversary date, and he asked me, "Where do you see us in 10 years?"
Aww.
And I was like, "Wow, 10 years."
Jay's
Okay,
like,
but we were
well, I don't know if we're still gonna be together.
Right. But you know what's so funny? Speaking of, after finding out about J-Lo and Ben Affleck's divorce, Jay was like, "We outlasted them." And I was like, "Yes, we did, baby." No, I was thinking, and by the way, this is not to put shame on anyone's, relationship, by the way. It happens. I'm a divorced woman, and you don't know what people go through. You don't know what they're dealing with behind closed doors, and to be in the limelight such as those people, like, you have no one knows. So it's like, think whatever you want to think. You're not in that relationship, so it doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
But I was thinking, wow, 10 years, and then I was putting out there what I would hope the situation would look like, and that felt, I don't know, you're right, like, to your point, we have no idea what's going to happen 1, 2, 3, 5 years from now, but it's always nice to daydream and manifest some good juju out there in your future, just because, why not?
Yeah.
Oh,
for sure.
See us still together, thriving. The kids will be a certain age. We'll hopefully have accomplished this in our careers. Like, it's always good to just imagine and daydream what that possibility would look like.
Do you daydream a lot?
I guess so. I think so.
Okay. Do you feel like sometimes when you daydream, jinx yourself? Or
No.
Okay.
I feel like I'm inviting it into my universe, if that makes any sense. Like, more, if I put enough focus on that, it'll come. Law of attraction, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was interesting to think about, like, even for you, Shane and Gabby, like, where do you see yourself 10 years from now? Like, that's even in just the last 5 years, so much has happened. I didn't expect to be here right now 5 years ago. I did not see this coming. I mean, of course, but
I know.
It's
Yeah.
really weird, really bizarre.
Y'all, this is deep.
This is great. You're coming in hot with some good questions.
Deborah,
Last thing you binge watch from Susan Carrington. Oh my gosh, Presumed Innocent. You have to watch it. It's on Apple Plus with Jake Gyllenhaal,
I've been meaning to watch that. Yeah.
Ruth Negga, Peter Sarsgaard. Such a
I've
good
been
series. I'm so
meaning
into
to
it. I
watch.
can't wait for season 2. That is the kind of show that I would love to be a part of. Like, it's just, when an episode ends and you're like, I gotta know what's next. Fuck,
Yeah.
I have to wait till next week to see this. Like, That's
Oh man,
and
that's
sometimes
the
you save
worst.
it. Like sometimes you
Uh-huh,
you don't
I
watch
do that.
it
I do
for
that.
a while,
Yeah.
and then you have 3 episodes.
Yeah, I do
back
that.
to back.
I need you to give me a list of shows to watch because I am yet again rewatching Sex in the City.
Yes.
That's sad. Why am I
Why?
rewatching? No, because it tells me it's like I have nothing else that I feel like I can watch on TV. I'm just rewatching season 1 from the very beginning, Sex and the
But
City.
that's probably
over and
what
over
you're
and over again.
into.
And I feel like
Right
it's also
now.
like a comfort show.
Yes,
It's
yes,
my comfort.
that's true.
But yeah, I can't remember the Eva Longoria Land of Women. That was the last one that I watched, and
Yeah.
yeah.
I know there's so much going. There's so much TV. There's so much content. It's hard to keep
It's
up.
hard, yeah. And it's
But
yeah,
I
know.
I'd love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love when there's a new good show out. What else other than oh my gosh. I feel like I'm coming down from a high too because
from
this-
the planning.
from the planning.
Yeah. I know.
it was nuts.
I know.
But in the
It's-
best way ever. Like just the surprise aspect of it all was nice. It was nice. We got her good. Yeah. And it made me think maybe I should do a 2-in-1, a 40th and a wedding. I don't even know why I'm planning this because nothing has happened.
Jay.
Nothing has happened. But wouldn't that be cool
Yeah.
to just knock it out all at once? You turn 40, you're getting married, 2 celebrations in one. Kill 2 birds with one
Let's
stone.
all stare at Jay right now. Where is he? Jay?
I don't know. Maybe. Jay's like, no, you've got to do it properly. You've got to have your 40th, and then you have to have a
that's
separate.
True. That's true. You
So
wanna,
I don't know. We'll
I don't-
see. But I
again,
like
we
that
don't-
idea.
yeah.
It's very.
Oh
It's
my
very.
God.
It's very efficient, and it's also cost.
Oh yeah.
You can save a lot of
You
money
can save a lot of money. Yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we
It
know.
can be expensive.
We know how expensive they can
Wait,
be.
how
I
many-
realized also in Jay's episode there was a lot of feet action.
Yeah.
There's always a lot of feet.
Yeah, but there
action.
was like a
Are you covering
lot
your
of
feet? You don't
action.
wanna show them
Well, yeah,
today?
because I feel like gosh, showing so much feet.
Sound
But
off in the
also
chat
you-
if you want to see
You
more
also
feet.
just did a hot tub episode, and there's a lot of action.
A lot of action happening there too. But no, Jay was actually one of our first guests to be barefoot. So it was his feet and our feet. And there was a lot. My girlfriend Sarah was like, there's so much, there's so many
feet
feet. I
action.
don't even know. I can't concentrate. I'm just staring at your feet. Oh, you guys.
That's
feet.
funny. That's like I think a certain like not judging her, but like I don't when I edit them truthfully, I don't even look at the feet. Like I zone it out.
You're crazy,
yeah.
Shane.
Yeah, I guess.
What is it with the feet fetish?
Valentine, no, I don't have a thing for feet. Every time I pop some random, I have a random thought. I should write it down because I always think, oh, I've got to say that on the podcast.
Yeah.
What were you gonna say?
So
What were you gonna
random. I was gonna. I forgot. It's the things that. Oh, lately things have been grossing me out a lot more.
How so?
My disgust emotion has been on full 10.
Can
Why do
you
you
give
think?
us
I
an
don't
example?
know. I get grossed out. Certain smells.
I wonder if like your senses are heightened because of your new
Maybe
because everything you're doing with your
Maybe.
gut.
but like, yeah, smells, hygiene. I'm just get extra grossed out. I should write this down. I'm gonna do a better job at like remembering these things because I've had moments this past week where I would be like, oh, that's something that I should put on the podcast or just say, yeah.
I
but,
haven't
like-
had any of those this week.
Really?
Sorry.
What? What are you
I've
gonna
been
say?
busy. My brain's just been busy with other stuff, but I have been journaling a little bit more, I'll say, which is good. At least 1 page, even if I'm just writing down fuck this shit.
Yeah, yeah, that's so good.
I hate everything right now. Why is this so stupid? My
Yes.
wrist hurts.
Yes, that's the way to do it.
My
That's
wrist
the way to do it.
hurts. But
Get all the thoughts out.
oh, you know what was yesterday? I saw a post that could have been Jackie that shared
The
it.
smell of hair. Sorry.
The smell of hair.
The smell of when hair is being blow dried.
Oh, the
you could
the
smell like
heat.
the oils from the scalp.
Yes.
Grosses me
Or
out.
the burn smell, right?
That's what happened in yoga. Oh, also sweats when
Yeah.
when
Sweat's a whole different thing.
I don't mind a hot yoga sweaty class, fine, but like when I'm getting someone else's sweat dripped on me, also stepping on people's droplets of sweat. I always forget to bring socks, but usually you're just like stepping on everyone's sweat. But yeah, that and the smell of like scalp. Ooh.
How do you smell that?
You want to smell my scalp? Well, I don't want you to smell it because it's probably dirty.
Smell
right
her
now.
scalp.
Let me smell. Should I smell your scalp?
Smell her.
Oh, your scalp actually smells good. Yeah. But sometimes. Oh, I know that was pretty random. But
I've never had anyone smell my scalp.
no, I don't want you to smell my
That's
scalp. I haven't washed it. You both should write a book called Random Thoughts.
Random thoughts.
Yeah.
Okay. I like that idea.
Sorry, you were saying I cut you off.
Oh, yeah. No, it was I can't remember who shared it. I think it was Jackie that shared it, but it was a post saying about it's okay to mourn the life you thought you want, or it's okay to mourn the life you dreamed of having, but it didn't happen.
Ooh.
And I was like, it pissed me off so much that I took my notebook out and.
But
I was like,
how do you know
"Fuck
it
this
hasn't happened yet? Because you haven't fully lived.
Yeah. So it's just like, it was one of those things of like, yeah, I've accomplished a couple of things, but
You sell
Maybe not
yourself
just in the
so
timing.
short.
I do.
But maybe not in the timing that
That's
you
exactly
want.
what I tell
you
her on
wanted
a
to happen.
daily
Mhm.
basis.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I don't think you need to mourn the thing that hasn't happened because
You're
you
mourning a
haven't
life that
reached the
hasn't
time
lived.
limit.
You haven't lived yet.
You haven't reached. Yeah.
So I think it was like, that's why I journaled. I was like, let me journal this shit out.
But
Let me just
that's
get
so
it
good to
out.
journaling.
Yeah.
Speaking of journals,
Yeah.
we should.
Do you guys like to journal?
We may have a future surprise for everyone. Yeah, I just want to plug that out there.
Tease.
TBD.
Little tease, little
Uh-huh.
tease.
Have you ever ridden horses or elephants? Horses, yes. I love
Horses or elephants?
Not
an
elephants. I would
elephant.
love to ride an elephant. But horses, have you?
Yes,
Yeah,
it's
I love
fun.
it. I did it one time in Italy, actually. Oh, it was beautiful.
Ooh.
In the Alps. Nelle Alpi.
In the Alps, in the
Alpi.
Alps. I want some pasta and pizza.
Oh yes, I'm gonna eat all
Ora.
the pasta and pizza.
Please. I'm on a 6
2
week.
Wednesdays from now.
I'm on a
Only eating
6.
hamburgers in Italy.
If you eat a hamburger in Italy, I will murder you.
I only eat hamburgers.
Yeah, I dare you. I dare you. I
My
dare
goal
you.
is to bring
First of all,
back.
I don't even think that would exist.
No,
Any
Italy.
chicken
only in
nuggies?
Milan.
Chicken tenders and hamburgers.
Have you
Where's
Only-
the McDonald's?
But McDonald's is a lot healthier over
That's
there.
what I hear. They make it
Yeah.
different.
You can eat
Ooh.
McDonald's. But
Sick.
my goal, but yeah, I don't think where the areas where we're gonna be at, they don't really sell burgers.
Well, then I'm not
It's-
eating.
Well, then you're
Or
gonna.
you're gonna eat.
He's gonna come back
You're gonna
really
come back
skinny.
real hungry.
Good.
But my goal is to bring back a new Shane, like a
Hey,
Shane.
babe, I'm going to tell you that's not going to fucking happen.
And watch him come back like, mi amore.
He's gonna
I'll
come
have
back
a
with
character.
skinny jeans.
I'll for sure have Italy Shane character, but
Listen, I can't wait to
the
finish
same
my.
Shane I've always been.
I
Aww.
love you.
I can't wait to finish my 6-week herbal treatment. I'm on this herbal treatment for my SIBO plan. I'm like on day 4 or 5.
How much weight have you lost?
You know what? It was unintentional, but 1 week I was 140, and then the next week I was 135. I don't know where that came from.
What's the
but
game plan when
I
you
don't-
finish? What are you
I
going
don't want to. I'm not. Weight is not my concern. It's more the bloating
Yeah.
and the gas.
Did you
It's
try
like-
the Trantil?
No, because
Okay.
I'm on the herbals right now.
Okay,
So once
okay.
that's done, then I'll
Mhm.
try it. But oh, my lower back. See, this is what happens when after you turn 35, things start to hurt
Yeah.
in places that you
I know.
didn't expect it.
I
Like
know.
all those stories that people will be like, oh, watch, wait till you see. It's all true.
Girl.
It is all true. The
Oh.
knees, the joints, the lower back pain. Like,
I gotta tell you.
what? Tea? You have tea?
I know we can't.
Okay,
talk
okay.
about
We'll
this
talk.
tea
We'll do the
here.
tea later.
But speaking of hurting, another reason why I've had, was busy this past few weeks, I had 3 dance call auditions. Great.
Ooh.
Bitch, I was hurting
Yeah.
so much.
Really?
I was crying. I had to tape an audition for, I know.
Wow.
but
We
I
can't
was
say it 'cause
having
it's-
a nervous breakdown at home, and poor Shane, he was just like, "You're gonna do this. You're gonna film it. You're gonna do your best." I was like, "Okay, I can't." I'm getting old. It's like mom was right. Like once you start getting, past your 35s, everything starts hurting. Oh my god!
Let me tell you, I actually did I did like a body, not a body roll, but just like a hip movement, and I don't know what happened to my knee, but I couldn't move. I couldn't do that. Not an undulation. It was basically it was like a bang, and my knee,
It popped.
it felt super sore. Like I
Yeah.
didn't like it. I didn't like that movement. And I was really pissed because it was such a simple like body movement.
Listen, I
heck?
know that as we get older, we tend to lose the elasticity, our joints are different. We can't bring our legs over here. But there's also, we have people like Jennifer Lopez, for example, who's like shaking her booty,
Right.
in she does more than shake her booty
Right.
on stage. Or like, I don't know if you follow this, I can't remember what her name is, but she is a musical theater dancer. She's in her 50s and she has gray hair, short gray hair. I gotta find her Instagram. But she's like 55 and she is now living her Broadway life. And I'm telling her leg is up here. And so I'm just like, I'm seeing one of the things that brings me hope. Oh,
I was just gonna say, yes.
This 55-year-old woman just gave herself the opportunity to be on Broadway because it's a dream she's had forever, and now she's doing it. We'll be fine.
I was just gonna say, one of the things that brings me hope is when I see those videos of like 70, 80-year-old people at the gym, just pumping iron and like super strong, lifting weights, kind of like still very super like agile and strong. When they still have that athleticism at that age, I become very hopeful.
And it gives you the la gana. How do you say it in English?
The motivation.
The motivation to treat yourself better so you can get there.
Yes.
So at 77,
That
whatever
longevity.
age, the longevity of it. So you can be there. And I don't know, if you're a ballerina, be on points when you're 70.
Exactly.
Like my mom
Look,
still does
M.
points.
Tovar says turmeric supplements, clean turmeric, minimal additives.
You got to
Makes
stretch.
a huge difference.
Yeah, stretch.
And
Stretching.
stretching is huge. That's what I find. I'm like,
Mobility.
why didn't I stretch?
Yeah.
I'm gonna not wait till New Year's. I'm just gonna like stretch every day. You know how you're like, I'm gonna starting in 2025. I want to like, even if it's for 5 minutes, just a little stretch goes a long way.
I noticed that I wasn't stretching for a long time. And when
Nadine said those muscle grannies are motivational.
Yeah. I'm telling you.
Really quick, we're gonna wrap it up,
That's
but we want
it?
to take
No
one
way.
question. We have like a good, maybe 5 minutes left.
Okay. What activities make you never want
Guys,
them to
sorry,
end,
the
and
dogs
which ones
are-
can't you wait to be over? I can't think of that right now, Kendall.
What's his face? Blah, 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 blah. Sorry,
What
we are reading.
activities?
We are reading.
I mean,
We are reading.
I love it. I can't wait when a workout is about to be over.
Cecilia, what is one thing you wished you did more when you were younger? Ooh.
I just wish I wasn't so freaking shy and timid and scared.
Really?
Yeah, I just look at my 20-year-old self and I'm just like, why were you such a titty baby?
Titty
Really?
baby.
Like,
a
I
titty
was
baby? What's a titty baby?
It's a phrase he made up. But just being scared of putting yourself out there. Like,
but compared to now,
now it's like, I don't know what woke this ñoñería, this fear of my, I don't know what woke it up, but it could have been LA. Maybe LA woke it up. I don't know. But it was just a moment of like, this is stupid. Why am I, like singing, for example, like music. It's just like, why am I, I'm working with 7-year-old children that are over here, you know, belting. And I'm just like, I can't believe I was terrified of doing that.
Right.
Anyway, but
yes. All right. We're going to wrap up. Thank you so much for tuning in, everyone. We were really excited to get to answer some questions from our Patreon members. And
how can people be involved in one of these in the future?
Yes, if you would love to be involved and join in live for the episode with us, become a Patreon member. And hi.
I'm telling you.
I'm now. Yes, if you are interested in becoming involved in a future episode and getting all the exclusive perks to the After We Wrap podcast, you can become a member and sign up to our Patreon. The link is in the description below.
That's right.
There are, different tiers, VIP, backstage passes, all of the good stuff. Lots of goodies coming your way. And yeah.
Stay tuned.
We will do this again soon. Thank you so much again, everyone.
Good luck, Jaina, on your audition.
Oh, thank you so much.
Yes,
Take it.